Hello, my name is Matt Keally. I work for CANEGROWERS and I do innovation and membership engagement. CANEGROWERS is working on a digital traceability platform using blockchain technology to show customers how the sugarcane is sustainably grown and how the sugar Queensland produces can be traced from the paddock to the packet. So in Queensland, we produce around 30 million tonnes of sugarcane each year and around 5 million tonnes of sugar, and 80% of that gets exported overseas to our customers in Indonesia, South Korea, Japan, the United States of America, and the United Kingdom. And food traceability and showing that the crops are grown sustainably is becoming very important to our customers. And the food and beverage companies who buy Queensland sugar to use in their products want to know that the sugar cane is sustainably produced and it's grown using best management practices, and the sugar is made in a sustainable way that reduces any impact on the environment. So the digital traceability platform works by collecting the data and the information from important points across the supply chain, including the sugarcane grower, the sugarcane harvester, the trains and trucks that transport the sugarcane to the mill, the sugar mill itself that makes the sugar, the sugar terminal that stores all the sugar, and then the ships that take our sugar to the overseas customer. And each of those points in that supply chain has data that makes up a block of information. And when you add those blocks of information together in that supply chain, you create a chain of information, or a blockchain, and that's why it's called blockchain. And so these blocks of information in the supply chain can be used for traceability and to show to our customers where the sugar comes from and how it's been sustainably grown from the farmer all the way to the customer. So traceability is important to the Queensland sugar industry because this is how the industry knows how much sugar is grown, how the sugar is made, and how the growers get paid for the sugarcane crops, because that's very important because you're in business. Before digital traceability using blockchain technology, information was shared between the industry using paper and digital records, and it's still done this way. But the blockchain technology can make this more efficient, which provides confidence and trust to the buyers of sugar that the sugar they are buying from the sugarcane growers uses those sustainable practices. Put it this way, using the digital traceability, we can provide confidence and trust to the buyers of sugar that the sugar they're buying comes from sugarcane growers who use sustainable practices. And so the Queensland sugar industry has a sustainability program called Smartcane BMP, which accredits sugarcane growers who use sustainable practices. And that Smartcane BMP accreditation certificate can be attached to the farm data in a digital traceability platform, which can prove to the customer that the sugar they're buying has come from a sustainable farm. And that's very important, particularly for society and community who are really wanting to know that everything is done sustainably this way to manage the environment and climate and supporting the people who produce our products. So that's the reason why these digital traceability platforms can help in our industry. For the blockchain technology, it's really it's a digital traceability platform. So one of the challenges we have, or one of the things that required, is actually integrating data. So a lot of it comes back to IT programming and making sure that data is compatible. So realistically, the training and experience you need to use the sort of traceability platforms is a good computer background and computer knowledge and IT knowledge in a lot of ways. And it's always important to work with people and have communication skills, because what you're trying to do is take data from one particular way and bring it into the platform to make sure it's compatible. So getting that data in is important, but also explaining and understanding how it fits together is quite an important skill as well. I think personally, students should explore a career in agriculture and sugarcane, because agriculture has so many opportunities. I mean, farming the land to produce the food we eat, the clothes we wear, and the energy we use in our homes and in the cars we drive, it's important for both the community and society. So agriculture needs farmers to produce that food and fibre, but farmers also rely on so many things to help them produce sugarcane and all the things that go with it. They rely on plant breeders, they rely on soil scientists, chemists, environmental scientists, agronomists to help them with crop production, entomologists to help them identify bugs and managing pests and disease in their crops, IT specialists and computer programmers to analyse data and support the technology in drones, in tractors, in farming equipment, in the mills, in the processing plants. It's all built around that technology. But we also need truck drivers, harvesting operators, fertiliser and chemical resellers, irrigation specialists, mechanics, accountants, economists, lawyers, and people like me who work in organisations to help farmers. So there's so many opportunities in agriculture, and I would encourage you to look into it and see where it might fit for you, because it's a great career.